Thank you for watching this video. Today we will be discussing how to find a part-time and summer job. I'm Sheena Jacobs and I'm the part-time job coordinator for University Career Services at UNC Chapel Hill. During our time together, we're going to cover some of the top 10 part-time job searching tips. We're going to learn about the useful and valuable resources at University Career Services. Also, I want you to leave with resources for part-time employment opportunities and how to find those. One of the first things I always encourage students to ask on their job search is their why. Why are you searching for a job? What is it that you're looking to gain through this experience? For some, it's extra cash. For others, they want to get some exposure, working in that particular setting, gain a set of skills that would transfer over to another position. So I always encourage, start off with evaluating your why. First things first, as you embark upon your job search, this is very exciting, and we have several resources to assist you during this time. A lot of times when I say, have you looked on CareerLiner to see what is available? Sometimes I get the little questionable looks, but it's one of those. CareerLiner is a resource that is available to all students enrolled full-time. You access it through our website, careers.unc.edu. This is the platform in which we interface with employers. We engage with the students. You can see our events. You can post your resume and get feedback. In addition, you have access to CareerLiner 24/7. Anywhere you have internet access, you have access to CareerLiner. In addition to searching for positions and logging into your CareerLiner account, I also encourage, on your CareerLiner account, join the part-time job listserv. This is where I can immediately send out information about postings that I receive weekly from employers about new opportunities that are seeking a candidate to apply immediately, fill these positions immediately, and you get a great chance to learn about the opportunities that exist on and off campus. Step number 3 in your job search, start applying for on-campus jobs early. This also applies for summer employment. You want to start the job search early. You will see we have an on-campus job locator. If you go to careers.unc.edu, look under our handouts, and go to part-time employment, we have an on-campus job locator which shows the employers who have hired students in the past, the time in which they recruit, and how to access the application or the website on how to apply. This is one of the highly sought after tools that we offer at University Career Services. However, timing is very important. You want to make sure that you're doing your research prior to when you need a job. So if you're looking for a job in January for next semester, start the job search now. So access the on-campus job locator, see what's available, reach out to some of the individuals who are responsible for hiring in that department, and see what may become available for the upcoming semester. We also have a Earn As You Learn map. This map goes live at the beginning of every semester for 30 days. On the Earn As You Learn map, you will enter the bit.ly link, which is available on our website. You will see that on the banner on careers.unc.edu. This looks really much like a Google map. However, if you scroll over these icons, you will see information about the company that is hiring, the positions that they are hiring for, and you can access them on CareerLiner and learn about how they want you to apply. A lot of individuals and organizations and companies on Franklin Street, they like to have the one-on-one face-to-face interaction, and they'll encourage you to apply in person. And so you'll be able to see the proximity of the employer as it relates to where you stay on campus. If it requires a commute, you can see how far it is from campus. and see if that's a good fit for you. Now, you're not limited to CareerLiner. Feel free to use other job boards. So we have CareerLiner, which is great. You can also use other job boards such as Indeed, Simply Hired, Snagajob, and Craigslist, and explore their part-time opportunities that may exist. Some employers only advertise on their company's websites, so feel free to explore the company website as well, in addition to the Daily Tar Heel. While we don't discount the experience, if you're interested in caregiving, being a nanny, or after-school tutor, unfortunately we can't legitimize domestic jobs, but you can gain a great skill set from those positions as well, and Daily Tar Heel will have several of those if those are interesting for you. Now, think about it from the perspective of finding the position now you want to apply. This is a quick tip that I want to share with you all. When you apply, you'll see something similar to this. You'll see the position and you'll see the key responsibilities, and they'll give you a bullet point. So on the bullet points, read them thoroughly because they're telling you exactly what they're looking for. So if you want to be an office assistant, what skills are they looking for? They want someone with an admin background, attention to detail. They're willing to learn in a fast-paced environment. Really read what they're asking of you. And once you read the job description, identify the skills that they are seeking. So a lot of times I'll go through and I'll highlight the action verbs that they're using, because those are action verbs I would want to use in my resume to make sure that they know that I am the best candidate and I've done those things that they're asking for. In addition to highlighting the action verbs and using those action verbs, use their same language. So whereas here you see that they want someone to perform reception duties, I may have called them administrative duties on my resume. So what I'm going to do is change that administrative duties on my resume to reception duties, which is what they're using in the job description. And here is just a couple of examples about the ideal candidate. So based off of the information they provided in the job description, here's just a quick sample of some bullet points from hypothetical experience that would be a great and ideal candidate for the positions. So they want someone who knows how to operate web-based software, which is language they've used in the job description. Is indicated in my bullet point. In terms of greeting visitors, that's indicated in this bullet point. Understanding the filing system and managing those things, action verb that they had in the job description used in the bullet point, same jargon is used. So you really want to focus on tailoring. Once you find the positions, focus on tailoring your resume to indicate that you are the ideal candidate for the job. Also, as I indicated earlier, a lot of employers in Franklin Street, they want to have the face-to-face interaction. So feel free, when you embark upon your job search for part-time and summer employment, drop in to see if they're hiring. If they have a sign up that says we are looking for help or help wanted, be ready to make that face-to-face interaction. In addition to the interaction where they can kind of learn a little bit about you, be prepared to fill out an application. With that, there are still paper applications available. Not everyone does everything electronically or online. So when you start your job search, be ready to fill out an application on site. While some employers do like to have a brief conversation, I don't want you to expect a mini interview. These are still businesses and they have to be ran by the manager, so they will listen to what you're looking for, kind of see if this opportunity is a good fit and give you as much information as possible, but be cognizant of the time and what they have to do. So come prepared, but don't expect a mini interview. Another tip, have your resume prepared. Understanding that they have a lot going on, they have a business to run, they have patrons to tend to, staff to manage, feel free to leave your resume with them. This shows that you've taken the initiative, you're taking your job search seriously, and you want to make sure that you can be proactive so they don't have to ask for a resume to be submitted. You have one on site, and if they want to review it and talk about some of the things, great. If they want to have it and review it later, that they have that. Alright, transportation. So with part-time jobs, transportation can be a huge deterrent. But you want to make sure that you work out the details with transportation prior to accepting a position. As the part-time job coordinator, I really focus on looking for employment opportunities that are within walking distance, on a bus line, or on campus to make sure that this is not a deterrent for getting those skills under your belt. Using the on-campus job locator, you'll know what department you'll be working in. Using the Earn As You Learn map, you'll be able to see about how far employers are from your residential areas, and you can kind of use your discretion as to, is this a good fit? Is it feasible? Will I be late? Will I be able to catch a bus back? Will I be able to bike back? These are all things to take into account before accepting a job. Lastly, make a good first impression. With that first impression, I always encourage make the best impression you can, because that may be your only chance and might be your only impression that you can make. So when you come in, greet them with a smile and a handshake. Give them your elevator pitch. Tell them who you are, your major, and what you're looking for in a position, the skills that you have to offer. Make a good first impression. If they never remember anything that you said, they will always remember how you made them feel. You came in there with a smile, very warm and welcoming, and you know what? There's something about you. So make that impression. Lastly, organization is always helpful in your job search. So many times I've heard horror stories about students who have applied to several positions and then they forget where they've applied. So when they get the call back, they have to ask the embarrassing question, and what company is this again? So make a list of the companies in which you've applied, and after you interview, maybe jot down the person's name you wrote to. That way, when you get the follow-up phone call, you'll be prepared. When you send out your thank you notes for the interview, you'll be prepared. So make that list, have that readily available as you embark on your job search. Lastly, for the part-time and summer opportunities, come visit us. We want to make sure that your resume is in tip-top shape and shows that you are the greatest candidate for the positions that you find and are applying for. So with that being said, come visit us. We'll help you with your resume. We'll give you interview tips. We'll conduct mock interviews with you. So we want to make sure that as you embark upon your job search, you get the most success out of it. Lastly, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. We are social. We want to make sure that we're getting the message out to you guys as best as we can. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. My name is Sheena Jacobs. I'm the part-time job coordinator. Wish you all the best. If you have questions, come check us out at UCS.